Hey everybody, this is Piper here, and welcome to another Total War video. So this is the next competitive match between CoH clan and RV clan. I think this is battle number 6 actually. And it's a 2v2 battle. We've got CoH Phlegethon, Altaf-Bhai versus RV Camaga and RV Luke. So this is a 2v2 battle. We'll go through the armies fast before it actually starts. So Fledge has 6 bronze shields and they're spearmen. They're 5 upgrades. One is actually gold, that's the general. 6 archers gold, 3 scythe chariots, 3 pontic light. The pontic light are actually 4 upgrades, and 2 chariot archers, they're gold attack. We'll go through Britannia. 6 barbarian warlord chariots, so they're very powerful chariots. 6 slingers gold, 5 chosen swordsmen, they are 5 upgrades, 1 peasant and 2 British light chariots. So we'll go through Egypt fast, played by RV Camaga. 4 Pharaoh guards, they are 5 upgrades. 4 Pharaoh bowmen, no upgrades. 4 regular bowmen, gold. 6 Egyptian chariots, it looks like they're 3 upgrades, so probably gold attack. And 2 chariot archers, and they are gold attack as well. So last but not least, RV Luke. It's like 5 silver shield pikemen, and they are gold. 6 archers, gold. 4 pontic, or rather 4 militia cavalry, and they are, so they're gold. Gold and 1 is 5 upgrades, and 4 scythe chariots. So both armies form up together, advancing. We've got the chariot archers in the left hand flank, and they'll be going into a skirmish circle, and they'll be getting some shots in against the bowmen right there. The British light chariots aren't as powerful as the Egyptian chariots. But these guys are faster, so trying to get some shots in before the engagement happens. So a bit of a gap on the CoH side. We've got 2 units of scythe chariots here, some pontic light, and we've got the spearmen moving forward with the Egyptian chariots. So it looks like the RV side are wanting to double team Altaf here. There's a bit of a gap between Fledge and Altaf. So the Egyptian chariots have taken out the barbarian peasants, and it looks like a massive battle's going to happen here. So the Egyptian chariots have actually charged the warlord chariots. There's 2 scythe chariots in there as well, and there's also all the chosen swordsmen as well. So a big engagement happening here. I would imagine the warlords will come out on top here. They're slightly better in the stats. Camaga has his pike here, but he hasn't actually put these guys into pike mode. Some are actually fighting with swords. You might have actually put them into pike mode, but they're not fighting in phalanx. So you tend to find that if troops are too close to the enemy, or they're actually fighting the enemy already, or instead of pressing phalanx, you just attack the enemy, they won't actually use pike, they'll just use their secondary weapon. And that's kind of what happened there. You've got to press the halt button to get the pike down. So a bit of a mistake there by Camaga there. He should have put the pike down, and he would have actually destroyed the barbarian warlord. It probably helped having the swordsman in there as well. That probably helped Altaf a lot. But Britannia definitely came out on top there. You can see all the warlords that are left. There's only, I think, 2 units of scythe chariots and a couple of Egyptian chariot archers. You get Fledge in left hand flank, or the CoH right flank, using his chariot archers to get some shots against the Seleucid archers. And he's done a great job there. He's actually been able to shoot one of the archers they're actually routing. They'll probably come back, and he's also getting some shots in against the scythe chariots. And that's actually really good because even though these guys aren't routing right now, they aren't running amok, Civ Chariots get 2 hit points. So Phlegethon's actually getting a lot of good damage against the Civ Chariot. He's getting rear shots as well. That's really good. So it looks like both sides are reforming up. Altaf is moving forward his Chosen Swordsman. Got the British light chariots in the skirmish circle here. Get some good shots in against the Pharaoh bowmen. Egypt's doing the same, using Cantabrian circle quite well to get shots back in. And Luke has his archers lined up here, and they are firing against the slingers there. So again, a bit of a gap between Altaf and Fledge. It's not vitally important that they stayed close together because they are both skirmish factions and the chariots are very powerful. But obviously gaps are bad in any army. So Altaf is going to charge in his Chosen Swordsman, and they'll be in the war cry. So they're going to charge in. They have an advantage versus the pike. Camaga is actually countercharged with his chariots, and Luke sent in a unit of Slav chariots. So they've actually routed the Chosen Swordsman. Altaf has brought around his Barbarian Warlord, and they're getting a lot of good kills against the archers. Luke is countercharged with a unit of Slav chariots, and he's also bringing back his pike as well. So Altaf is going to withdraw now, and Phlegethon is putting a couple of units of Pontic light cavalry to get the rear attacks against the Pharaoh guards. And great play there by Phlegethon. Luke actually pulled back his pike to try and get the chariots, and Fledge is actually attacking Luke's archers with his Slav chariots. So great play there by Fledge. Got some good kills against the archers there. He's going to have to withdraw these guys real fast before they get flamed. And someone's firing flames there. So Luke's using his pike to fight the Slav chariots. And Altaf is using his Chosen Swordsman to try and get the kills against the Silver Shield pike. So a lot of Barbarian Warlord are left. We've got a unit of Egyptian chariot archers there, and they'll have a ton of arrows left. So see which side are going to push on Egypt right there. And I've actually taken out all the pike there and some of the archers. Luke is going to counter that with his militia cavalry. See which have made their left hand flank very strong. The right hand side is a bit weak. So they're going to retreat the archers. And it looks like they want to get some shots in against the militia cavalry there as well. So look at the left hand side again here. We've got the pike here. They're fighting against the bronze shields. So Camaga's getting some side-on attacks there against the bronze shields. Altaf is charging his chariots there. Probably a slight mistake there by Altaf. Some chariots got caught there by the pike. But he has managed to rout the Pharaoh guards. So that's basically all of Egypt's pike are gone now. They still have... Camaga still has the unit of chariot archers there. Somehow a unit of barbarian swordsmen, or chosen swordsmen, actually broke through there. And they were getting some good kills against the Pharaoh bowmen. But just the fact they got outflanked, had so many enemy round about, they actually routed. So Luke is pushing forward there and Fledge is pulling back. So if you check out the right hand side of the battle, you might have actually noticed this is a very long battle. It's about 3,192,800. So we're not even gone halfway. We're probably about 15% of the way through. So what we'll do is actually speed this up. It looks like both sides are actually wanting to rest. CoH archers are very tired, exhausted. Phlegeth's archers are very tired and exhausted too. The Pontic light are not too bad. They're only winded and tired. And there's still a unit of slave chariots left as well. So we'll go through the RV side. They have a lot of pike left, Seleucid pike. A lot of archers, not as many as the CoH side. They have the militia cavalry, and they have the Egyptian chariot archers. So still a fair amount of troops left for RV. So we'll let this run down for a bit. It looks like both sides are wanting to rest what they have. And still a unit of chariot archers for Phlegethon as well. So we'll speed this up. Obviously the battle was a long battle. I'd imagine probably lasted maybe close to an hour actually. So it would have been. It looks like it's going to be a very close battle. The fact that it's so long, both sides don't want to make any mistakes. So Fledge is pulling back there the bronze shield pikemen, and Fluke actually got some good shots in them with his archers. And obviously it looks like the RV side are fully rested. The CoH side are still fairly tired, exhausted. It makes more sense for RV to actually attack in this situation. So they want to keep on pressurising CoH side and not giving the slingers time to rest. So again, we'll speed this up and hopefully we can get the next part of the battle started. So Fledge has two chariots there and they're very tired, and I don't think they would have got back by themselves. The militia cavalry chasing them. So Fledge actually brought over his Pontic light cavalry to support them, and Fledge actually got some shots back against the militia cavalry. So that was good battle awareness there by Phlegethon. So again, we'll keep this on triple speed. So that looks like the next part of the battle is about to start here. So there was a rush there by Luke. Pulled forward his pike. Used his cavalry to charge in as well, and he's also flaming as well. And that's actually routed one of the units of slingers. And they're down to 6 now. So it's kind of debatable whether these guys will come back from routing. So speed this up further. Not really much has happened, to be honest. Camaga is resting his Egyptian chariot archers. I think, do they still have arrows left? So they don't have any arrows left. So Egyptian chariots, they're one of the best units in the game for skirmishing, but in terms of melee, they're not as powerful as regular chariots. So they will still be useful, but it's important that they're actually well rested before they get used in melee. So we'll look at the right hand flank here on the CoH side. We get Fledge using his Pontic light, and he's pulled over his slave chariots. And it looks like, yeah, they're getting flamed by Luke. So there's a bit of a gap there on the RV side. There's a gap there between Egypt and Seleucid Empire there. And Fledge actually moved in his Pontic light and his slave chariots, trying to catch the archers there. He pulled back, and Luke actually flamed that slave chariot. So a bit unlucky for Phlegethon right there. But to be honest, it's quite late on on in the game now, and for that chariot to still be alive, it's quite well played actually. So the pike are now pushing forward against the Pontic archers, and it looks like these guys weren't in skirmish mode either. Or unless they're just charging forward. So Phlegethon's going to counter, he's going to attack that unit of pike right there. Luke is still pushing forward here. Phlegeth has his Pontic light around the back now. These guys might come back from routing, possibly. They're still 19. They might come back. We've got the pike war between Phlegeth and Luke. And right now, the Silver Shield are going to lose that unless they can bring these guys in. And Phlegeth's going to win on the left hand flank as well. So these Bronze Shields are far better than the Pharaoh Bowmen in combat. And Phlegeth is doing a great job there mopping up the routing archers with his Pontic light. So Phlegeth has won there. He's going to pull over his Bronze Shields, and they're going to back up his 3 units there already engaged. So he's going to get flank on attacks there. And Altaf, quite smart player, he's keeping his Warlord chariot there, and they're going to frighten the Silver Shield. But unfortunately, Camaga's brought back his Egyptian chariots, and he's actually attacking the rear of the Bronze Shields. And they will do some damage, but to be honest, the chariots are probably better right now on the morale front. So keeping chariots alive and using the morale aspect of the unit to try and make units rout is probably more important than getting kills at the moment. Because the chariots are exhausted. It only takes 1 pike to bring it down. So we'll go through the armies fast here. After that engagement, both sides are a lot less number. It still is about 50-50 to be honest. CoH have a lot of slingers left. They're exhausted though. 2 units of archers and some Pontic-like cavalry. The RV side, a lot of pike left. A lot of silver shield. Pharaoh bowmen, some regular bowmen, and some regular Seleucid archers. So I wonder if those slingers came back from routing. No, I think they actually routed off the field. So what I'll do is we'll speed this up again. Again, we're probably about halfway now. So the CoH side are definitely resting the slingers. If they can get these slingers back to fresh, they'll probably have a good chance at winning this. The slingers still have stones left. Now the slingers get a lot more ammunition than regular archers. They get about 25% more ammunition. So for them to have stones left, it's not really too surprising to be honest. And the 2 units of archers there, they have arrows left as well. So RV should really be attacking right now. The longer they give CoH to regain their energy, the more chance they have of winning. So it makes more sense for RV to actually attack right now. I don't think anything's hidden in the swampy area. So we've got this on triple anyway. There's a guy running right there. There's a pikeman running for his life. Run, Forrest. Yeah, Forrest Gump impression there. So the singers are now down to tired. Tired, winded, tired, fresh. Everything's fresh. RB are pretty fresh as well. So RB should have really advanced forward and really pressurise CoH. Obviously, I don't think they have arrows left. So these guys don't have arrows left. I think they have some arrows left. And a unit of... they have arrows left. So they do still have arrows left. So they will still pose a threat to the slingers. But obviously, there's a lot more slingers and archers there on the CoH side than the RV side. So I would have probably said RV should have attacked at the start. Definitely the slingers are a lot more tireder at the start of the last engagement than the RV side were. However, they might have a battle plan. They might be wanting to maybe try and use their archers the best they can and then box up possibly, or try and use the pike with the militia cavalry during the archer war and try and get some kills against the slingers. So we've got a push here by CoH. We'll play it here. So the slingers are throwing stones, and there's some units using fire. So that's probably quite a smart move actually. They're keeping 3 units on regular arrow, 1 unit on flame, and I'm assuming the Britannian generals actually died, so morale's probably quite low amongst the regular units there. So if they can fire some flaming arrows in, outflank, push the pike forward, probably do a lot of morale damage and probably right the slingers. So fast forward this. Check out the archers as well. What are they doing? So they're fighting against the militia cavalry. And that's probably a really smart move by Phlegethon. Obviously, once the light cavalry goes down, CoH will have the advantage of mobility. They can actually surround the pike. Having that the light cavalry, if they attack the slingers, the pike and the light cavalry actually rout the slingers. So that's why Phlegethon was attacking the cavalry there. So speed this up. And so Luke was attacking the slingers. Phlegethon went in for the attack against the militia cavalry. Luke is going to pull over his pike there. And can Phlegethon win this before Luke pulls the pike down? And Phlegethon actually wins that battle there. So that was really well played to Phlegethon. I thought he was going to get caught by the pike there. He gave Altaf a bit of a respite with the slingers there. He managed to hold up the pike. But obviously, having so many pike there, it scared the slingers. And as long as Luke keeps on pushing here, I don't think the slingers will actually stop routing. They're getting a bit close to the red line as well. Still got the 2 units of Pontic archers, and they're getting some good shots in the back against the silver shield. Some good rear attacks there from Phlegethon. So these guys they've actually stopped routing, but unless they can actually get away from the pike, morale's going to be quite low. Slingers, they have low morale, but depending on how disciplined the troops are, it can take a long time for them to get the morale back. So we've got a fight here between the pike and the slingers. So obviously Altaf knows that he can't keep on running from the pike. They keep on chasing. He doesn't have enough here to back up the slingers. So if he can get at least some kills against the Pharaoh guards, or the Pharaoh bowmen here, he'll give Phlegethon shots in, the opportunity to get shots in. Luke's still chasing the slingers at the back here, and they'll probably right off the field. And the unit slingers have just routed. So it looks like the only units that are left on the CoH side are Phlegethon's 2 arch units. And they're getting some good shots in. They're fighting against the pike there. So what is, we'll speed this up. So it's still 50-50 right now. Probably RV have a good advantage, possibly a slight advantage depending on how they use their pike. These archers, they do get flaming arrows. They're getting a lot of good kills against the silver shield. So we'll speed this up. You can probably tell we're getting quite close to the end of the battle now. So Luke and Camaga are pushing with their... Well, Luke has the Silver Shield and Camaga has the Pharaoh Bowmen. The Pharaoh Bowmen are fairly tired though. They're unhappy with taking casualties. The good thing about Phlegeth's archers, one unit is down to 35, so they're fairly strong still, and they're only tired. But he's against all this pike now, so it's going to be fairly hard for CoH to win this. Phlegeth has routed a unit of Pharaoh Bowmen, and he's using the flaming arrows there to try and get some kills against the last unit of Pharaoh Bowmen. So speed this up. I would imagine Phlegeth will probably break up his 2 units of archers, make it harder for Luke to catch him. So right here, Phlegeth is actually attacking the Silver Shield. He was actually able to rout that unit of Pharaoh Bowmen. He actually stopped the unit, changed to flaming arrows, routed the unit there, but that gave Luke the time to catch up. And these guys are probably going to be suffering right now. So Luke choosing to walk his pike in there. It's given Phlegeth the opportunity to get another rout on this unit. And just at the last second, Luke has charged in the pike there. So speed this up again. And that's the unit of archers routed there. That leaves only that unit there. And they're probably waving right now. So that's the end of the battle there. Very well played to both sides. I'm probably not seen a battle that close in a long time. Well played to Phlegeth and Altaf and the RV side. I thought all players played really well. It was a close defeat for the CoH side. Close win for RV. Go through the kills fast. 593 kills for Phlegethon. 574 kills for Altaf. Luke had 626 kills. And Camaga had 594 kills. So fairly close on the kills there. Well played to RV side. They made a couple of mistakes at the start with when the warlords charged in. If those pike had been down, it would have really changed the battle. I thought they actually pulled it back quite well at the end, and they used their pike well and the militia cavalry. So that was a real roller coaster of a war there. I think CoH were definitely winning at the start, but RV seemed to pull it back towards the end. So again, well played to all the players there. That was a great battle. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for more of these competitive matches. This is Piper signing off.